What's up, everybody? We are back. Welcome to our Hill Holidayz series. Tonight, we are with Mr. C Funk. Okay, we're just gonna start adding people. When you get in here, make sure you share the live with as many people as you can. And we can get this show on the road. Let's see. Okay, C Funk, you're here already. We're just gonna add people to the live really quick. Make sure you share. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're just waiting. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? How you doing?
Nothing much. Just living life. How you doing?
I like the background you got going on.
Appreciate it. Live in the jungle. You know how that go.
Okay, so we just gonna continue to add people.
Okay, for sure.
Make sure you share the live on your end too, so we can get some people here.
Got you. Got you. Sharing it right now. How was your day today?
You know, it was pretty good. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm hanging in there.
Yeah, how you feel?
Well, my sinus is acting up a little bit, but
Okay.
all good.
Yeah.
It's all
Okay.
good. I'm here. I'm excited about this interview.
Yeah, me too. We've been talking about this like a long time.
Yeah, we were supposed to have been did this, but I'm glad we're finally here.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay, so while the people roll in, just go ahead and tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So my name is C Funk. Real name is Cam, but I go by C Funk. The reason why I go by C Funk is, as you can see, kind of gauge like some of the records on my wall. Like I love like funk music. I love all music really, but like funk has like the most like influence on me. So I kind of like to bridge the gap between like funk and like hip hop. And you get me. I'm not just like an artist though. I'm a producer. Like I take pride in like producing. Um, I like to, just create videos, all kind of stuff. I got an angry dog. Sorry about that. But yeah, I
Oh
like
no, you're fine.
to do everything. Hey, can you calm it down for me? I'm sorry about that.
Oh no, you good.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Dookie baby just pulled up.
What's on top?
Hey.
Your boy was on a mission, you dig?
On a mission. But yeah. All right. Back to the interview though.
So, where did the funk part of you start? Like, what made you interested in funk music?
What made me interested in funk music? I
Mm-hmm.
honestly say like my parents, they just like introduced me to like a whole lot of like music like growing up.
Thank you,
So
Zach.
what happened?
Oh no, I'm listening. I was just
Oh, okay,
responding.
yeah.
Hmm.
They had introduced me to like a whole lot of music growing up, so it was just like, okay, I like this because it's fun, and I just like to have fun. That's really what it's about. I just like to have the most fun as I possibly can, and that's just fun music. So yeah, for sure.
Nice. So, when did you start getting into producing music?
When I started getting producing, so yeah, at first like I was just a poet, but I love music, so I was like, man, I just want to get involved with music. So even though I'm not like an artist, I want to learn how to produce. So like that's what I did. I learned how to like produce. Like I bought myself some equipment and I just started from the ground up and just like take my time with this. We're gonna learn this and we're gonna do the best with it as we possibly can. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Nice. Now, see, I met you in Poetry Club, so I'm really
yeah,
familiar with your pen, and I know that you're a great writer.
Yeah.
But what's your purpose in the music world? What would you say your purpose is?
I'm just trying to like introduce a new sound. Like I feel like when Outkast dropped, they introduced like a new sound to the world, and like I've been cooking up a new sound, and I'm just excited. So that's my purpose, is just to make people feel like, you know what I mean. I want to play something that's like, I want to play music that's gonna make people really feel it. You know what I mean? Like, okay,
Right.
yeah. Like I want your granny to be able to listen to it, but I want your little nephew to be like, hey, Ma, you heard about Seafoam? Like, I'm just trying to cover all like the whole broad spectrum of music and people and all of that good stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely. So,
For sure.
how do you envision a song before you actually start writing it?
Crazy. It's like, because of my poetry background, a lot of times like the lyrics come to my head first. You know what I mean? Like I'll just like get lyrics in my head, like, and then it's like, okay, that'll be a dope song. We gotta find a beat to that, like ASAP. We definitely gotta find a beat to that. And then I just be like, man, gotta find a beat, and then
We got Dope Soul Healing in here. They said anyone who mentions Outkast is good in the hood.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Outkast, Goody Mob, all that good music, man. That's definitely inspires me for sure.
Most definitely. So, what is your style as an artist birthed from? I know you said, funk music and, hip hop, but let's get a little bit deeper. Like, how was it for you growing up?
Yeah, so I'm from South Florida, so like, and I'm Haitian, so like,
Oh, wow,
not
I didn't know that.
yeah. I'm Haitian, so it's just like that definitely had a major influence on how like I came together. Like, okay, like how I want to go about like music and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just the Caribbean culture and just being from South Florida too. Like, it's a whole different like style of music down there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, okay, my mom, she's a good old Southern girl from Georgia. My dad is from the Bahamas, but his parents are Haitian. So it's just that big melting pot. And it's like, man, I love all of this. Like, I don't have a preference for anything. So like when I approached music, it was just like, okay, like, yeah, let's take all of that. Like, let's make it like one sound that people can enjoy. You can play in any type of situation. You know what I mean?
Nice. Jared said, is he going to solve it before the live over? That'd be fire.
Well, what do you say?
Is he going to solve it before the live is over? That'll be
Oh, dude don't know what the hell he doing.
Yo. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna do what I can.
He's lying to you.
I'm gonna take all the stickers off.
Nah, he gonna take the stickers off and put it back on, man. But yeah, he just be having fun for real.
So it was like a major change coming from South Florida to Alabama.
Yes, major like culture shock, like huge culture shock. But I adapted. You know what I mean? Had to adapt. But yeah, it was a major change. Like down in South Florida, you just see everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Up here, like it's like black on one side of town, white on the other side of town, and that's it. And that was a culture shock. Like you can literally go like where I'm from, you can like I don't have anything against like Caucasian Americans or anything. I love everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But where I'm from, I promise you, you could ride down the street and you can go like 30 minutes without seeing like a white person. Like you gonna see everybody. It's not just gonna be black, it's everybody. So like coming up here, it's just it's black and white and that's it. It was just like wow. But it's cool though, because I learned a lot. So I definitely don't regret anything about it though. Yeah.
Do you feel like that's a problematic issue when it comes to Alabama? Or do you feel like it's necessary?
I think I will say I feel like Alabama's taking like the right steps in the right direction. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's cool. It definitely is a problem, but I definitely do see change. You know what I mean? Like,
mm-hmm.
especially with like just A&M. I see A&M bringing that change a lot. Like a lot of the kids from like different areas are coming in and we're like influencing on the actual city. So that's cool. And just like I can tell like within the city, like city developers, like they're doing more things to kind of like change that. So it's cool, but yeah, it definitely is a problem though.
Right. Kadisha said baby steps.
Yeah.
Right. Gotta take baby steps. What encouraged jungle sessions? Tell me about that. And tell our audience what Jungle Sessions is actually about.
Okay, so yeah, so when I moved into my apartment, I had a, I knew, okay, I was gonna start a studio like out of my apartment. I was gonna do that, but I was like, I just want my studio to have a theme. Like everybody has a studio, everybody has a workspace, but I want my workspace to have like an environment that you tap into and you come into. So me being Caribbean, me being from Florida, me, you know what I mean, liking palm trees and all that good stuff. And it already had that tapestry in the back. It's like a jungle
Yeah.
sometimes. I got that from Zoomies. And it was like, I've been the type of person to put all my records on the wall. So it was just like, this is a lot going on. I got a tapestry that says it's like a jungle sometimes. This is like the jungle. So the jungle sessions came where it was just like, I like to collab with people. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, like we should start like recording these sessions that we have and like make these like, because people want to see that type stuff. Like people want to see the behind the scenes type stuff. People just
especially now because everybody's in the house.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I know when I was there, I just automatically felt good vibes. I've been there. I need to come back. I'm gonna make my way back. I've been getting pulled every other way.
I'm knowing you a busy girl, but I'm proud of you though. Busy woman, excuse me. Proud of you though, for real.
But yeah, it's definitely a good vibe, and I encourage like any artist to get in contact with C-Funk for the Jungle Sessions. Follow them on Instagram as well because it's definitely a dope vibe.
For sure. Yeah, follow the page. It's the Jungle_Sessions doing big things.
So,
yes, ma'am.
What's the craziest? What's the craziest session that you've had so far?
The craziest session, man. I had some crazy sessions in here. Like we be in this thing like real life cooking. I don't even know. I'm talking like 5 o'clock. Like we come here like 6 o'clock and then don't leave until like the sunset. And we just like, bro, where did time go? Like
about how many of you?
I think we've been like 12 deep, and the room's not that big, but we've been like 12 deep, 13 deep, and a lot of people have been by here. Yeah, for sure.
Nice, and you are the founder of Lyrical Disciples, right? Tell me about Lyrical Disciples.
Lyrical Disciples. So Lyrical Disciples started like just for me, like going to poetry club and like really enjoying poetry club and just wanting to take like poetry club and just like expound on that outside of like the campus and A&M and just like be competitive about it. Cause I started slamming and I was like, this is fun. Like this is something that people should do. Like this is like entertaining. Like, I don't know, you've been to a slam obviously, but if you haven't been to a slam, like it's entertaining. It's a sport, but it's like a creative sport, so it's mad cool. So I was like, okay, I want to start like a poetry slam team, like just a poetry collective group. So it was like that's how we got started. We did it. We slammed against a couple schools. We won. We're still undefeated to this day.
Nice.
And we even like competed like against like professional slam poets like Black Shocker and like Jamon Rondo, like just like a whole bunch of people who are known in like the poetry world. And we competed against them. That was cool. But it was just like naturally, like if you're gonna be a poet, you're gonna be a lyric. That's why I was a lyricist. So that's why I was like Lyrical Disciples, because like what we do, our words, they have a purpose, they have a meaning. You know what I mean? And like we're like a student of the lyric. That's really what a disciple is. Like the disciples, like in the Bible, they were like students of God. That's really what the base of the word is. Discipline. In order to be disciplined, a student has to be disciplined. Full circle. You know what I mean? So from there, it was like, okay, we naturally always get on the beat, be freestyling. Let's stop playing like we harder than a lot of these people out here. You know what I mean? Like, let's make music. So then that's how it got started. It got started with I got the studio set up. We started tapping in, and then from there, people start making music, and then it's just like, okay, so you got I don't know if you're familiar with like the Lituation Crew. Okay, you probably might. You probably like come across them like on like social media and stuff.
Yeah, I think I've came across them before.
Yeah, they all got started from like LD too, and like they kind of branched off and like did their own thing, but they're making music too, and it's just dope just to see it all. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's all it's about is just like just sharing your creativity, and it's just I just love to see like people are doing it. So right now, as far as like LD, we got an album coming. I don't know if Swank's in here right now.
Okay.
He will kidnap me if I don't drop this album. He has been waiting on me to drop this
Yeah,
album.
Swank's interview last month, he also mentioned the album, and he was very
Yeah,
excited about that. So, I'm
yeah,
really excited to see what you guys got coming out.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, we definitely got to drop that in the near
Um,
future.
do you ever go through like a writer's block phase?
Do I ever go
Like,
through
do you
that?
believe in writer's block, or do you
You
ever have
see,
time to where you just can't think about anything and need to take a break?
I kind of like naturally do that anyways, like take a break because I write so much. I already
Mm-hmm.
like have to know like to prepare myself. Like, you know what, look, today's just gonna be a chill day. Don't think about nothing, just observe. And like observe and just take stuff in. And I feel like because I like take the time to take stuff in, I avoid just like having like a writer's block because it's like I don't force myself to be in positions where I can't write anything because I can't think because I write when I feel like it. And yeah, so yeah, for sure.
Nice. So let's go into this soul music or cold music. And what I mean by that is, do you feel like words and songs should teach souls more, or do you think the words don't matter? Are you more so, because I know some people listen to songs and they just listen for the beat.
Yeah.
Do you feel like words are important, or can you have a hit with just a nice beat?
Words are definitely important. You know, words are important. I can't like be the creator of a group called Lyrical Disciples and not feel like, yo, did he say move into your own beat? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Because the name of my tape, what's the name of my tape is Groove into Your Own Beat. I was just
Oh, for
I was just
real?
telling Duke that last night. Groove into My Own Beat is the name of the tape. He's a psychic. He's a psychic.
Oh,
But no,
wow.
yeah. Nah, words definitely do matter. And it's the music matters too. It's a full package. You know what I mean? You can't have one without the other if you really want good music. You got to make people feel it through the instrumental and through the words. The full package. Yeah. So definitely like soul, I guess, right? Yeah. That's a
Definitely.
good question. That's a good
Look, he
question.
said, wow.
Oh my,
Yeah,
that's crazy. Moving to your
he
own
raised
beat.
your mind with that.
You feel me? We here.
Okay, so a question that we're asking all of our followers for the Hill Holiday series is, do you feel like the levels to success are run the same, or do you feel like it's better to write?
Do I feel like it's better to what? I'm sorry.
Do you feel like the levels of success are, run the same, or do you feel like it's better to write your own? Because I know a lot of OGs in the game, they like, okay, these are the steps that you must follow before you get to this level. You
Mm-hmm.
know, do you feel like those steps are important, or do you feel like it's better to just make your own steps and follow your own path?
Yeah, because like I feel like it's better just to make your own path, but still study. You know what I'm saying? Still study because history does repeat itself. But like,
Most definitely.
what's for you is for you, and what's for somebody else may not be for you. You know what I mean? So,
Hmm.
but still study and take notes and learn from their mistakes and see what they did right, and then apply that to yourself and make it work for you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like I said, carving out their own space.
yeah, yeah. Creating your own lane, all of that.
Nice. So tell me about your visuals that you have going on. I've been seeing you, in some low-key ciphers. I've been seeing you, dropping little visuals here and there. How did those come about?
Yeah, it was just time. It was just time to like just start putting ourselves out there. You know what I mean? Because like we had kind of like been, creating the buzz underneath the surface for a little while. So it was like, okay, boom, we're gonna come out, we're gonna drop visuals. I got a really dope camera guy. You met Shark when he came and did
Mm-hmm.
your video. So he was just I was sitting down talking to him, and I was just like, yeah, let's start putting out this music. Just give him a little hint. But as we progress, the videos are gonna get more. They're gonna get better. They're gonna get more detailed. Like I really want to create a whole experience. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not all about just being flashy, being in the club, or just having guns and stuff. Like sometimes you can really tell a story with your music, and that's what we try to do. Just like tell a story with our music. So that's the direction we're going in with the videos and the visuals and stuff. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, so what would you say that sets you apart from different artists? What's like your key factor?
Yeah, I would say just my influences. My influences are everywhere. Like you don't really know how I'm gonna come. Like there's a lot of versatility within my influences, and it has an effect on how I approach making music.
Right.
And then I have a lot of range in my voice. Like I got a deep voice, you know what I'm saying? But I can go 10, I can go out, like, you know what I'm saying? I can switch it up, and I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that. So I would say like just the versatility within my actual like voice, you know what I mean? That separates me. And just my poetry background, I have an understanding of lyrics like on a deeper level than I'd say just your average rapper, you know what I mean? So yeah. For sure.
Have you ever thought about doing like a full just like poetry tape?
Yeah. I definitely want. That's what I actually wanted to do first. I just wanted to do a poetry tape, but you know, we just got so into the music. But I definitely want to do a full poetry tape, straight like just like jazzy, different like instrumentals in the background. But I'm straight on just like spitting poetry. You know what I mean?
Someone said, I was really waiting for my man in the back to move. I thought he was a painting for a second.
That's Cookie, baby.
I'm just here to enjoy.
Duke on statue mode.
They owe me for no reason.
I'm weak. Okay, so being a poet, how did you transition from writing to freestyling? Because that's kind of hard for some writers.
Yeah. So I always did both. You know, just being on the school bus, you know, or being in class, people beating on the tables, you know what I'm saying? It's just like growing up in the hood, just you gonna learn how to spit, you know what I mean? So that's where that came from, just like being comfortable with freestyling. And then over time it was like the more I worked on it, the more comfortable I got being on the actual beat and just being able to just spit on the beat. Nice. But so yeah, I was really freestyling before I was writing poetry. I started writing poetry because I was trying to get a girl, and I accidentally found out I was good at it.
What?
Yeah, that's how it be though. That's how it be. Yeah,
that's funny. But see, you starting because of someone else made you find your purpose.
Yeah, so yeah, crazy. It's crazy how that works. Oh God, like to this day, she loved telling that story. Like, yeah, I'm the reason why you got started. Like, all right, dude. Yeah.
Black Book Club said lunch table flow for the win.
That's where it all gets started at, on the lunch table, just being. That's how you know, okay. That's how you find your producers, your future rappers. You got people in the back just like, oh yeah, he hard. Them the future A&Rs, you know what I'm saying? It's the whole thing getting set up right there at the lunch table. Beautiful situation, for real. Got Lee Star.
So I'm done with my starter question. So we're going to go into Q&A. So anybody on here, if you have a question, tap this question mark at the bottom of the screen, type in your question, and I can pull it up for C-Funk to answer for you.
Yo, ask me something like crazy. Don't like get
something crazy.
Interesting. Get interesting with it.
Man. It's Monday.
I need somebody to catch me off guard.
How do you feel about the Black community accepting creative arts?
How do I feel about the Black community creators?
Like, do you feel as though we're finally looking at creative arts as a career? Or do you feel like people are still looking at
it? It's so crazy you ask that question, because like I be like telling people like, yo, like this is the new age Harlem Renaissance. Like it's Okay, got real close. It's the new age Harlem Renaissance. Like it's coming back. Like we're back in that mode. Like it's okay to be like a poet, a writer, you know, an author. Like it's cool, and it's like Black entrepreneurship is back on the rise. So it's just like definitely got to support the creatives. You know what I mean? Because it's that time. Like it's that time. So I'm glad. Like, and it's a really good question because I went home for Thanksgiving, and like my parents, they follow me on social media, so they see I be on my Real Creative bag, and like they're embracing it. And it's just like I know like 5-6 years ago, if I would have been trying to do this and I would have been in college, it would have been like, no, stay in school, get a degree. You don't need to be rapping this, that, and that. But now it's like it's more accepted, which is good. So it's like the perfect space to be in, honestly. Yes.
Yes, definitely a Black Renaissance.
Black Renaissance, it's that time. You got the sound, the Hill, record, the whole movement. On me, if you don't know anything, like yo, the sound, the Hill will keep you updated. Like, and I love that.
Well, we try.
Yeah.
It's hard, but you know, we continue to go every day, every single day.
Yeah.
We try to post once. If you don't post for the whole day, you know, just to keep the movement going. Because it's important for us just to network and to get out there and meet new people, see what everybody's doing within the community, because, you know, it's better for us to all come together. One collaboration with one creative that's no longer alive, who would it be? That's a good question. That's no longer alive. Look, who on the wall?
Yeah, I go up to some.
Dang, that's a good question.
I see Stevie Wonder. He's still alive though.
Yeah, Stevie's still alive.
And who else is on there?
No, okay. I know this question. I know this question. I know the answer to this question. I just hold on. Oh my God, my boy Jimi Hendrix. Yes, Jimi.
Jimi Hendrix. Okay, that's different.
Jimi Hendrix. Yes, that's Jimi Hendrix all the way. Yeah.
Why Jimi Hendrix?
Cause Jimi Hendrix says what I say with my lyrics on the guitar. That's how I be feeling. I really be feeling like that. That's my granddaddy. But like I feel like what he did with his guitar is like what I be trying to say with my words. So I just feel like if we put together, you know what I mean? What that would be a dope, real psychedelic, wild experience. Yeah, definitely Jimi Hendrix.
Nice. Who is someone that you've met locally that you would like to collab?
Somebody that I've met locally that I would like to collab with. Oh, yeah, I know who. The Tommy the sax guy. I think that's his name. I don't want to say his name wrong. He be like playing the sax?
Yeah, he plays. Well, when I met him, he was playing at the Hideaway.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he be everywhere.
I'm not sure where he is now.
I think he used to like playing the Cab back in the days too, right? Like,
he's still playing the Cab. Yeah, he's really dope.
Yeah, I'm trying to tap in. Like, I'm trying to do something where like, cause he just be everywhere playing. So like, the next time, like, I'm gonna hit him up. The next time, like, he's doing something, I just want to just come and just vibe with him, like, just like spit or just like be on some poetry stuff with the saxophone, like him doing this thing. We just going back and forth. I feel like that would be a real vibe. So yeah, definitely him. Yeah.
Nice. How do you feel like you've been accepted? Well, do you feel like you've been accepted within the Huntsville community?
Yes. Yeah. Big time. Because it's like, I really feel like I have because I put in a lot of groundwork, like behind the scenes. So like when it was like time to like say, you know, I'm a creative too, a lot of people were like, you know, familiar with me. So it was cool, you know what I mean? And definitely got accepted. Like I performed, it was crazy because like, all right, so they had Blocktoberfest at the camp. And you know, we was all there and we was just like, man, like I'm trying to perform, you know what I mean? Here, next time they do something. And it was literally like 2 weeks later, like I'm performing and it was like cool. So yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh
Does
yeah.
anybody else have any questions in here? Let's get some questions. Tap that question mark at the bottom of your screen. Type in your question. I know y'all got something.
I know you gotta have something. Gotta have something. But while they're doing that though, I do want to like announce that. So um, we just got the building squared away, name on the lease and everything. I'm actually opening up a studio. It's gonna be called High Note Studios.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's
It's
gonna be.
exciting.
It's right off. It's on University, so you know what I'm saying. Great location. So we're in the process. We're just gonna take this month of December, and we're trying to be open by the first of the year, the end of January, the latest. But yeah, so that's what we're in the process of doing right now. And like the same vibes that you get in the jungle, you definitely can come get in High Note Studio. So just be on the lookout for that, man. I'm really excited about that for sure.
Nice. That's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
appreciate that.
I am
Appreciate.
so proud of you. We have definitely came a long way. Like I
Yeah,
said, I did meet you in Poetry Club, so just to see your growth as an artist, you know, that's so dope. Like just to look at you on social media and, you know, see where you started from where you are now is
yeah.
just really amazing to me.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot.
Huntsville is growing.
Big time, big time. I was watching the interview with Cam. Shout out to my fellow Cam. That brunch place. Oh, that's gonna be a movie.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't wait for
it's
that.
gonna be lit. And that was
Mimosa.
definitely a great
Yeah.
interview as well. So if you guys, if you didn't catch the interview before this one, his name is Cam too. So we had two Cams today.
Dang.
But he dropped some jewels in that interview. So definitely make sure you watch that.
Yeah.
Someone say, "Oh, where the project at?"
You,
Everybody asking.
you see, we was just talking about that. I told you if I come up missing, it's because Swank kidnapped me because I ain't dropped the album.
So is it just like okay, the album is done, right?
Yeah, it's done.
Or
We just finishing up the production of it, but it's done. Yeah.
you're just being a perfectionist?
Yes, I'm
That's
talking about
it.
like I listen to it, play it in the car, go to Duke house, be like, Duke, listen to this, send it to my mom, go to the park, play it from my phone. I be doing everything, like just trying to make sure it's, yeah, just trying to make sure it's as good as possible. But yeah.
Nice. So while we're waiting on more questions, because I still want people to ask questions, do you mind if I put you on the spot?
Put me on the spot. I'm down. I was already ready for this.
Okay. So
Okay.
can we hear something? Let's hear something.
Y'all want to hear something? Okay. All
What
right.
you got?
Cool. Okay, look. All right, so no, I'm not a radical. I just got common sense. Easy goes as easy does it. Kill a nigga, they give you a dozen. Doesn't kill you, they give him nothing. It seems like a never-ending cycle. Why did Michael Brown have to die? He got shot in his back 17 times. Blood splattered everywhere. Black brothers scattered everywhere in fear for their lives because they realize in the white man's eyes the color of our skin resembles pigs. But y'all heard that before. I guess it's time to realign your mind and see your chakras ain't moving right. Energy, vibing slight. Struck by who hurt you. I pray that's not your virtue. How come better days can't be the outcome? I need a lump sum, a cash right now. Yeah, I need it. No, I'm not conceited. I just know my people came dead on arrival, fighting for survival. Supposed to be my kin, but you moving like my rival. As you can see, I got a lot on my mind. I just want to know, will life be fine? Mama need a brand new crib. Used to want golds in my mouth. Now on my mouth from them gold records. Caught up on that wax. Eat so separately. Yeah, sounds like I can go all day for real.
Nice.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that. Appreciate that for sure. Just a little funk. Can't give you some. Which way is up? Which way is up? Okay, damn. You see, it's such a simple
And you know
question.
she's in here with me, so this is
Bro,
funny.
oh my, which way is up, man? The direction of up is whatever direction I'm moving, because you know what I'm saying? We always going up, you feel me? So yeah, that's the answer to that question. Whatever way I'm moving, we always
Nice.
going up. Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Now the last question I have for you is look, Jen says she get on my nerves. The last question I have for you is, what would you tell the younger you or someone that's aspiring to be an artist or just a creative in general?
What would I tell the young me or this man? Keep
Mm-hmm.
going. Keep going. Them ideas that you have in your head, they are not crazy on my. You up to something. You up to something genius. You are a
Right.
genius. So you really just gotta just keep pushing and just keep doing it. And it's gonna come to life. Yeah. For sure. That'd be so crazy. Like we could really do that though. Like just like tap in and just like go talk to the younger self. But then it's just like, dang, how would the younger self react to seeing the older version of you? They're like, damn, this it? I
You know
thought
what?
like
That's a good question.
yeah, for sure. That is a really good question. Just perspectives.
Yeah, because you know, I always ask that question because I just remember being young and wishing that
Yeah.
one, you know, would talk to me about the things that I had to learn for myself now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to hear people's answers when it comes to that. Oh, he
Yeah.
solved it. Okay.
Boom.
Put it in the camera. Let's see.
Time to play. I don't do the most.
Look, he said I was wondering if he solved it.
I do a little something. I don't do the most.
Yeah, man. Young geniuses out here. You know the vibes.
Most definitely. Thank you so much, Cam. This was such an amazing interview. And, you
Yeah.
know, Sound on the Hill supports you wholeheartedly to your art, your craft, and everything that you do. I'm really excited for the studio. You're going to catch me in there. I'm coming back slowly but surely. I'm coming back.
Come by and keep dropping the freestyles, keep dropping the verses. You hard. You need to stop playing. You need to get on the track with me. We need to do something for sure. You hard.
Look, we got some coming.
Oh yeah. We talking. Yeah, I'm already knowing. For sure.
Before we end, again, I want to tell everybody, if you are an artist or creative, make sure you check out Jungle Sessions. Jared, make sure you check out Jungle Sessions. And you know, just go there and feel the vibes. Record something. You know, you never know what you can come up with.
Yeah. Follow the Jungle Sessions. Follow Lyrical Disciples. I ignore him, bro. But look, follow the Jungle Sessions, follow Lyrical Disciples, follow C-Funk, a whole lot of good music coming your way, man. Dookie Baby
I
OJ.
know how we coming, man.
Yeah, man, we lit, man, for sure.
Yeah, and we're gonna make sure to put all of your information in the caption, so that way people can follow you and continue to stay updated with everything that you have going on.
Cool. We love it.
Thank you so much,
Thank
C
you.
Funk, and
Thank you.
we'll definitely see you soon.
Yes, ma'am, for sure.
Okay. Peace.
Bye.
Do you feel that?
Thank you, everybody, for joining our Hill Holidayz series for tonight. Be sure to make sure you follow C-Funk and also Cooking with Cam. Those were our 2 interviews today. Also, make sure you check out our last playlist that we just dropped, Icy Girls, hence the shirt, for just some dope vibes. And thank you guys so much for always supporting us. And, you know, make sure you save that flyer with everybody who we are interviewing this month. And, you know, we're just excited. We're happy to grow with you guys. And we're just going to keep it going. Thank you so much.